Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBC video, and welcome back to another Project Ford Explorer video. It's been a couple months since our last video. It is obviously the summertime now, and we got some things that we are going to be doing to the Explorer in this video in preparation for an upcoming event that we have with the Explorer. So I'll get into that right now. So as mentioned in the last Explorer video, we are actually taking the Explorer to the Iola Car Show, which is, as I'm filming this video, it starts next Thursday. Today is Sunday, and the Iola Car Show starts next Thursday. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be preparing the Explorer. There's a couple of the rust spots on the car that we're actually going to clean up a little bit and paint over to just make it look a little more presentable for the car show. Obviously this car is not pristine condition, and they don't have to be there. That's not the point of the car show. Ethan is entering the car in the young old car young drivers class, it's called. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. As far as what I mentioned in the last video about the coolant leak, we pressure tested the Explorer. We did not film it. And we still are not 100% sure where the leak is coming from. It was obviously dripping, and I alluded to in the last video about how it drips, but it never actually dripped in the last video either. And so we're really not sure what that is. We're thinking maybe, we have a couple theories, but as it is, Ethan's just been driving the Explorer around this summer, and he tops off the coolant, and he says it really hasn't been leaking that bad. So yeah, we really don't know, but we're just gonna top off the coolant before we head to the car show, and we'll see what happens from there. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, so let's get to fixing some of this rust. Alright guys, so this is like the type of rust that we're gonna try to touch up on the Explorer. Just these little small spots like this. There is one bigger spot on the other side that you might have seen in some of the other videos. But we're gonna see what we can do with that one. But to do that, we're going to be using this product. It's called Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer. So what you do is you take a wire brush and you knock off all the loose rust, and then you hit it with this stuff. You let it dry for 24 hours. Then we're going to use this Dupli-Color Perfect Match that replaces Ford original colors. This color matches up pretty well to the Explorer, as you can see. So yeah, we'll hit all the spots that we're going to paint with the Rust Reformer first, and then we will hit it with the Dupli-Color after the next day, 24 hours later. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we're in the process of taping up the Explorer right now. We just used this Rust-Oleum Rust Reformer on the other side, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute, but Ethan's going to hit this side quick. Mosquitoes. Alright, well that's that side. Let me take you over to this side. So we just did this side. You can still see there's a, that's a big hole there, but this spot's covered up pretty well, and once it gets paint on it, you're not even really going to be able to tell that there was ever anything there. So pretty happy with how this is going so far. Paint time. Alright guys, well it's the next day after painting the Explorer here, and it looks like it turned out pretty well. Might be a little bit brighter than the original color, but honestly it didn't turn out too bad for, paint coming out of a spray can. This isn't like the paint that you mix up and use like a actual like paint sprayer for. It's just out of a spray paint can. So for what it is, I think it turned out pretty well, and we're pretty happy with the results. Covers up a lot of the rust that was there. So yeah, that turned out well. The roof turned out well, and looks pretty good on the other side also. So yeah, pretty happy with that. That's gonna do it for this NBC video. I'm gonna try to get this video out before we head to the car show, which we're heading out on Friday. It starts tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's Thursday. So I'm going to try to get this video out tomorrow on the first day of Iola. And then our main Iola video of us being there and showing the car, that'll come out after the show has completed. So stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on NBC.